There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just going to ask you some questions, okay?
About this?
Yeah. You ready?
I got it.
Okay. So, you said that, why did you group this particular pile? The not to kill, not to testify in court, not to steal, and not to charge interest in one pile?
Because it's like you're doing something bad and Hashem tells you not to do it.
But
Because it's really bad.
isn't not to bow idols pretty bad?
Yeah, but this is respecting Hashem, and this is like respecting other people. So let's just kind of go here. But
Okay, great. This last pile, I think you said, why did you say those all go together? To fast on Yom Kippur, to blow shofar on
that
Rosh
Hashem
Hashanah,
told you to do it.
to do it. But that was, I just want to say, to daven every day, to eat the sukkah on Sukkot, to only marry Jews, to say Shema, to rest on Shabbos, and to Torah
So
read it.
that's kind of also like respecting Hashem.
Which one is?
To daven every day, because you're davening to Hashem.
So how come you chose to put to daven every day there as opposed to daven in this pile?
Well, it really should have gone here because this is respecting Hashem. Just like not to bow down and to love Him.
So how come you put it there? How come? Why did you think?
Because it was like something Hashem told you to do.
But aren't a lot of these, aren't all these things Hashem told you to do?
Yeah, but this is like, can't really explain it.
Explain as well as you can. There's no right or wrong answer.
I think this here is just like, it fit with all the other things.
Of to-do stuff.
Yeah,
So what makes, if all of these are things Hashem tells us to do, what makes your to-do pile different from all the other ones around you?
because this is like doing something good, this is doing something bad, this is bad. This is respecting Hashem.
Yeah, but to wash my hands before eating or to eat my
These are kosher laws.
Kosher. So those are kosher. So these are to-do stuff which aren't kosher laws? Is that what we're...
Yeah.
Okay. So just tell me one more time. The to-do stuff is different from all the other to-do stuff because
this is like it's kind of the same thing as here, but I just like I wanted to put it in the pile because it's kind of different, a little different.
Okay. Let me ask you one more thing. Did you ever think of grouping them differently? Like, if you were to do it, did you ever think, oh, maybe I should have put them in different groups, or maybe I should have...
Well, after when you asked me that question, maybe it should have gone here, oh, this should have gone here.
But in general, you think this is the way it should be. Like, you're happy with this arrangement. So there's no other way you would have thought about maybe doing it, but decided not to decide for that particular one? Okay. And which ones, are there any that you felt that you could group?
Yeah, just this, because I kind of didn't understand it.
The Nazir. Have you heard of the Nazir?
I've heard of it, but like, I don't know what it is.
Okay, that's fine. One last question is, do you think, if you had to choose one mitzvah in each category, do you think that there is one mitzvah which represents that category more than all the other ones in that category?
Probably.
Which one?
Well, there are two in this, so there's three.
Okay, that's fine.
What should I say, everyone?
Yeah, tell me which one you think represents that group and why.
The fast on Yom Kippur.
It's like less than 24 hours.
And the sukkah on Sukkot, because they're all kind of holidays, and Hashem
Anyway, so please drop something off. You're going to pick it up?
And what about the other groups?
This, they're kind of like the same thing.
Okay.
So, because like to say sorry, but instead of doing revenge, instead of taking revenge, you say sorry, and the other person says, oh, I just try to hold myself back, and the other person will, the other person will probably say sorry.
You know what I asked? Like, what
How do you know if that's the way you're supposed to act?
Because it's like this, yes, sir.
But I'm saying, who told you that you're supposed to say sorry or you're not supposed to take revenge? You just, your parents? Okay, that's fine. Who told you about all the other ones?
All of these mitzvahs.
Yeah, all these mitzvahs. There's a lot of mitzvahs. You know a lot. How do you know them? In school they taught you them? did they teach you that they're related this way?
No, I just said.
Okay, how about the last three categories? Do you think there's just one? Do you think there's any one or a couple of mitzvahs which?
In this, probably not. But in this,
In the,
love Hashem.
okay.
Why
does that represent that pile?
Because this is like to respect Hashem.
Sure, we'll find.
Okay, and how about the last pile up?
I don't like to say anything.
There's no one that characterizes it.
No.
And one last question. This really is the last question.
Maybe treating someone like they would like to be treated.
How come that characterizes it?
Because this is like to respect people, to treat people like they'd want to be treated.
One last question for you, Dan. You're doing great.
Yeah.
When you group this, after grouping them all, does it change the way you think about mitzvahs at all, or how they relate to each other? How does it change the way?
Like, because I know a lot of mitzvahs, but when I looked at all of these, it like kind of all match.
It all match?
Like all different piles. So like,
Oh, you're saying the actual
Yeah.
piles connect? How do they connect?
not all of them, but like I mean each one on each pile.
Each pile, in and of itself, the mitzvahs connect, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Do you want to ask the second experiment question?
How'd you group them in this
I
manner?
feel like it wasn't like a rush from school, off the tail, goodbye,
No, just continue down.
Okay, did that one, or did the other?
Just like when we give one of the examples and, I think we need to do
Okay.
that.
So Daniel, one last thing that's really, sometimes, I thought of one other way of grouping it, I wanted to know what you thought about it, okay? One way which I thought about maybe grouping it was to do the things which apply all the time, and the things which apply only on certain days of the year. For instance, to love Hashem,
Like the holidays.
like
Love Hashem is always.
exactly. To listen to my parents is always, to not speak Lashon Hara is always,
And
but to wash my hands is only before I eat bread. See, Matan is only on Pesach. The blow shofar is only on.
like on holidays should be.
So how come? Did you ever think about doing it that way, or
No.
Do you think that would be a good way to group it okay.
Probably best.
Okay.
I wouldn't say probably better, but I think probably different.
I like your way. I didn't think of your way. I like your way. Okay, that's great, Daniel. Thank you very much.
All right.
That's it.
We're all
Have a
set.
good one.
Thanks.
Thanks.